Algebra makes up roughly 25% of GRE Quant and spans all difficulty levels. Linear equations, simultaneous equations, inequalities, and absolute value equations are the core algebraic topics. Each has one critical rule that distinguishes correct from incorrect answers. Knowing those rules precisely is more important than algebraic speed. This lesson covers all four types with their critical rules. The inequality sign flip is the most commonly forgotten rule in GRE algebra. When you multiply or divide both sides of an inequality by a negative number, the direction of the inequality sign reverses. Dividing minus 3x less than 9 by minus 3, the sign flips from less than to greater than. X is greater than minus 3. Build the habit of checking the sign of what you are dividing by before completing any inequality step. This one habit eliminates an entirely preventable error. Algebra questions appear across all difficulty levels. Easy questions present equations directly. Hard questions embed algebra within complex word problems or require recognizing algebraic patterns. The method is the same. Set up the equation or inequality, apply the rules systematically, verify the solution. Algebraic pattern recognition, particularly difference of squares and perfect square trinomials, is what separates medium difficulty solvers from hard difficulty solvers. Linear equations combine like terms, distribute, isolate the variable. Perform the same operation on both sides throughout. Verify by substituting your solution back into the original equation. Simultaneous equations with two unknowns. Substitution works when one variable is easily isolated. If one equation gives y equals 2x plus 3, substitute this into the second equation. Elimination adds or subtracts equations to cancel one variable. Use elimination when coefficients can be matched by multiplication. Inequalities follow the same rules as equations except for one step. When multiplying or dividing by a negative, flip the direction. To solve minus 3x plus 5 less than 14, subtract 5 from both sides to get minus 3x less than 9. Divide both sides by minus 3. The sign flips x is greater than minus 3. On a number line, open circle at minus 3 because the inequality is strict. Shade all values to the right of minus 3. Absolute value equations. The absolute value of a quantity equals a non-negative value means the quantity inside equals the positive version or the negative version of that value. For absolute value of 2x minus 3 equals 7. Case 1, 2x minus 3 equals 7 gives x equals 5. Case 2, 2x minus 3 equals negative 7 gives x equals negative 2. Always solve both cases and substitute both solutions back into the original equation to check for extraneous solutions that do not satisfy the original. Algebraic shortcuts. The difference of squares pattern. A squared minus b squared factors into a plus b times a minus b. This appears constantly in GRE algebra, particularly in simplification questions. 4x squared minus 9 divided by x minus 3. Factor the numerator as x plus 3 times x minus 3. Cancel the common factor x minus 3. Result is x plus 3, valid when x is not equal to 3. Recognizing these patterns eliminates the need to expand and simplify from scratch. Your algebra checklist. Linear equations by isolating the variable with same operations on both sides. Simultaneous by substitution or elimination. Inequalities. Flip sign when dividing by negative. Absolute value. 2 cases, check both for extraneous solutions. Difference of squares and perfect square patterns. Next lesson. Functions, sequences, and formulas. Subscribe for Saturday. Comment your target score below.